Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review this morning on a Quantum Edge 3 burgundy red in color, fully loaded, has all the functions you ever need for comfort. Good morning, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility again. We're doing a video today on a Quantum Edge 3 fully loaded. And this chair only has 68 miles. It was used for less than 3 months. It still looks brand new. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. It has lights. It has drain cup holders, swing. We'll cover all that as we go along. So all the function on this chair have to be worked through the joystick. Let's start with that, because most people want to see how the seating system works. So we're going to start with the seat lift. So you go to your joystick, and on the left side, the button you turn the chair on. You're going to keep going forward with that left button right here until you see a picture of your seat in the screen. So I'm going to keep going forward. And now I see a picture of my seat in the screen. Whatever color the seat is, if it's bottom yellow, back yellow, leg yellow, whatever, that's what it's going to work. If you want just the seat lift, you just want the bottom cushion to be yellow, nothing else but the bottom cushion. So you can change the colors by moving the joystick sideways here like this, and it'll change the colors. So now I have just the bottom cushion yellow. And now if you go back and forth, straight back and forth, like if I go back, you can see the lift, you can see the seat lift going up, okay? You're going to start roughly at 23 inches. This one has a taller seat, so it's going to be about 23 inches when you start up. And you add your 12 inches, you'll be at 35 inches by the time you're all the way up. And you can see the seat lift going up over there. And when you're up, if you put it back in drive, folks, look at this. You can still drive this chair at a really good speed in your house. I can't show you how fast it goes in here, but you can just see what I was talking about. And you see how quiet that is. So if you look at the base of this chair, you can see this is quality, folks. This is the highest quality chair made by Pride Mobility. This is their Quantum division. This is your seat lift. Actuators actually here are the motor for the seat lift. It's 6 wheels on the ground. This is a 14-inch wheel. It's not going to mark your floor. When you have a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have the drive wheel in the middle. It may not be exactly in the middle, but it's going to be right in that area right here. When you have a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a front wheel on the ground. You're always going to have a rear wheel on the ground to keep the chair like this for the suspension, and it gives you that really good turning radius. When you turn a circle with this chair, these wheels will turn sideways, and you'll be able to turn literally in the length of the chair. So whatever, if you have your feet all the way in the house, it'll turn in its own radius, which I will show you in a minute. You have anchor points here and here. These are built into the frame. This is what you use if you're going to tie it down. You also have a motor for each wheel. These motors, folks, go directly to the hub. There's no chain, no belt. It's direct to the hub, okay? If I want to push this chair, well, this chair weighs probably 430 pounds. That's right, folks, 430 pounds. This is a heavy, heavy beast, okay? So if I want to push it, it's not going to happen. I'm not going to lift it. But if you turn the power off, and the reason you want the power off, you want no resistance in the motor. Power is off, and then when the power is off, you just push the lever down, and you can see how easy it is. You got to do both motors on both sides, okay? That's how you roll it around. When you're done, put it back in gear when you're done, okay? The suspension on this chair is fantastic, folks. As I said, this chair weighs 430 pounds. So with the suspension we have in front, you see this big shock right here, that's for this wheel. You see the same shock on the opposite side for the other front wheel. And back here behind the chair, we have the same suspension, and these are independent. If I raise this side, you can see the other side stays on the ground. Independent suspension. This chair, because of the weight and the suspension, they give you such a great ride. It's like driving a luxury car, but it's a wheelchair. So what we're going to do now, we're going to bring the seat back down. We're going to go back to the seating system, and we're going to bring the seat down. But I want to show you something else, folks. A lot of people talk about they have trouble getting out of their chair. Okay, let me just bring the legs all the way in. If you have trouble getting out of your chair, folks, what you do, when you're in your chair, just don't bring it all the way down. You can just walk right out. Okay, so if that's your problem, there's a solution right here with a seat lift. Not only is the seat lift good to reach stuff in the cabinet, do your dishes looking down, go in the refrigerator, go to the movie theater. You can even walk with your friend at eye level when you're walking out the sidewalk. You can drive and be at the same height as they are. It has a lot of benefit. So we're going to bring this seat all the way back down. We're going to do another, we're going to do the tilt next. So if you want to do the tilt, you have to have the bottom and the back cushion yellow for tilt. So now I'm going to add the yellow to the back. There we go. I have bottom and back yellow. I'm going to go back and you'll see the bottom will tilt back. This is called electric tilt. Of course, the legs and the back, they're connected, so they're all going to go with the seat. This has a lot of medical benefits. If you want to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back, you just want to relax, you just want to have circulation in your legs. Look at this, folks. We're going to go to the legs now. Now remember, this chair is fully adjustable, so if you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", no problem. We can adjust these foot plate, we can adjust the seats, we can adjust everything before we ship it to you. Look at this, folks. You definitely would have circulation there. A little extreme, I would say. But if you're only halfway tilted, let me bring the tilt back down. Even here, folks, you're still going to have your legs higher than your body, okay? So we're going to bring it back down. And then we're going to do the back. The back is just the bottom back. You can see it going back. You can see the back, just the back going back. That's called recline, okay? So we'll see how far this one's going to go. So it's a full reclining back almost, okay? So if you were laying in your chair, that's what it would look like all the way reclined, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to bring the legs and the back, the legs down, the back up. I'm going to make the back yellow and the legs yellow, and I'm going to push the joystick forward. By the way, folks, if you ever have a red X in your screen, if you ever had a red X on the corner of your screen, you cannot drive this chair until that red X goes away. People call me all the time. All you have to do, you got to make sure the back is high enough, and then the red X or the legs or the tilt, it has to be brought back down. They don't want you driving looking up at the sun, okay? So I'm going to bring the back. It's still red. It just went to green, okay? So you can drive a little bit. So that enables you to drive. Once the red X is gone, you can drive again. If you put it back in drive, you can see it'll drive again. This is your turning radius. So remember I was telling you this chair will turn literally in its own length. Look at this. I wasn't kidding when I said that earlier. Now the seat on this chair is 18 by 18, but it doesn't really matter, folks, because if you buy this chair, we'll make the seat whatever seat size you need it, okay? It has a safety belt. It has a drink cup holder that's removable, as you can see. Joysticks on the right side. If you need to put it on the left side, will switch everything so you can put it on the left side. This is a swing away joystick, so if you get to a dining table, you can get a lot closer without having to hit the joystick and damage the joystick, okay? Also with this chair, in the back of the chair, you have an adjustable headrest. You can see all the adjustments here. Adjustable headrest, removable headrest, and you can see all the adjustments. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? And you can put it as high as you want, and then just tighten it up, okay? The arms do flip up like I mentioned earlier, so if you transfer from the side from one chair to another, you can just transfer from the side, it doesn't really matter. Also with this chair, if you look over here, folks, there's a little button right here. See it right here where my hand is, right there? If I tap that, you can see lights on the front fenders, right here, headlights, and you have tail lights and headlights, okay? And the button for the headlights and the tail light is right here. Just one tap, on, off, okay? Very easy. When you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll take your quantum charger and you'll plug it right below the joystick, and as soon as the light turns from orange to green, the charger will stop charging. These are smart chargers, they know when to stop charging. So let's give you a recap. This chair is a Quantum Edge 3, the latest in technology from Pride Mobility Quantum Department. It only has 68 miles. It was used for about 3 months. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, the electric feet. It has the anchor points, the lights on the fender, the solid tires. It has the swing away joystick, the drink cup holder, the safety belt, the adjustable headrest, the suspension we talked about. This is a high-end power chair, folks. So if you want something where you're very comfortable, it does have a 300-pound weight capability. You want something with the top of the line, so you want to have the total comfort. This is what these chairs are made for. This is the Quantum Edge 3. Top speed is 6.2 miles an hour. 6.2 miles an hour. Super smooth. It's like riding on air. And when you stop, it stops automatically. We have an air show this week, so they don't want to stop the air show for us. So I guess we got to do videos in between the air show. So you can use this as a gas pedal. So if I just push it a little bit, you see how the chair barely moves? So you can use it as a gas pedal, or you can reduce the speed right here, okay? You can tell the quality of the chair just by the ride, the suspension. It's just a great suspension. This chair has no problem in the grass, even though the chair weighs 430 pounds and I'm 180, no problem in the grass. As long as your grass has a good bottom, it's not sandy or mushy. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to raise the seat. I want to show you when I'm driving the chair with the seat elevated what it looks like. Now if you're going to use the seat elevated when you're going to drive it, please do it on really flat surface, okay? You'd be surprised. But this chair here will drive, I think, 4 miles an hour with the seat elevated. So you can drive with the seat elevated with your loved one and they have to chase you. So the seat's elevated. I'm going to put it back in drive and see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. So we're going to turn it around so you can see. .4 miles an hour, folks. Incredible. There's no chair that goes with a seat elevated 4.4 miles an hour other than this company here. 4.4 miles an hour. The average walking speed is 2.2, so you'll be driving twice as fast if you want to. You can also go 2.2 and just walk with them, and you'll be eye level walking with someone. You can be chatting and just having a good time. So if you're looking for a chair with seat lift, tilt, recline, electric legs, lights, joystick, swing away joystick, solid tires, suspension, anchor point, well, again, it's the top of the line with Pride Mobility Quantum Department. This is another great chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.